Hello, friends and gamers. So we have a very short Genshin reaction to do, like a really short one. So we have a character anecdote for anecdote. I can't talk. I just recorded like over 2 hours of Zenless Zone Zero, and it was the part B epilogue, and it's so good. It's so good. I can't stop thinking about it, but I had to stop after the Hugo bit because I was like, oh my god, okay. Also, it's like 11:30 at night, and it's reaction time. Wow! I didn't do a morning reaction time today because I was super tired. I actually was gonna let myself sleep in, and then I got distracted by Withering Waves, so I didn't do that. But we're gonna do nighttime reaction time because I am still behind on things. So yes. We're chipping away. So we have our character anecdote for Kinich that they posted emergency commission because he is being rerun right now. I did not log into Genshin at all on the first half of this patch. I'm gonna be so real. Not at all, because of my surgery. So I'm quite behind. If there was no patch video for the first half of this patch because I didn't log in a single time. I did not pull for a Escoffier like I wanted to. I did not get IFA, but I was recovering from reconstructive surgery of my face. So obviously I had bigger priorities. This is the first thing we're reacting to that is like more recent. I don't know why I'm doing this one first, probably because it's only a minute long and it'd be kind of easy. Like this video is not even gonna hit the 8-minute mark for full monetization probably, so enjoy. But that's why I'm like yapping right now because I can. I have plenty of dead air to fill. I also need to kind of explain what has gone on recently. This is the most recent thing I think I'm reacting to right now. Everything else was like 2-3 weeks ago. After this, I'm gonna record a Star Rail reaction from 3 weeks ago because we need to talk about Star Rail. We gotta do that. But I probably won't log into Star Rail tonight. I'm EP. So I don't know, maybe I will do my Star Rail daily because I kind of have a second wind after that Hugo bit. Anyways, we're gonna watch the anecdote. Yeah. I don't know why we just randomly got, it's because he's running right now, most likely. But yeah, it's just a minute long. I was kind of waiting, hoping maybe Genshin would post something else. There's other Genshin stuff we could watch, probably, I think. However, the thing with me like coming back after this like whole surgery thing is that I'm like, what is really even necessary for me to get caught up with? Because not everything's fully necessary. But hey, we'll watch. We have true 2D, a how? It's a how. I still have started the Natlin arc in Genshin. I started it, but I haven't gotten really that far. Just because surgery and getting caught up with Zenless Zone Zero has kind of taken over my life, so. This kind of vibes. It's done really well. I love the animation, I love the style, but it's kind of just, there's no voice acting, which I kind of think was done purposely. Just gonna say it. There's an elephant in the room, and it is very green. Poor How. Yeah, weird, but also, like, I think they've done these character anecdotes before, so it's not that weird, but it's still just kind of like, where's the voice acting, HoYoverse? Do we want to talk about that? I feel like this is a great place to end. This is gonna be a 4-minute video, by the way. I don't even know if I want to post this. Like, this is ridiculous. Do I combine it with the Star Rail thing? We could. Let's combine it with the Star Rail thing. Why not? So that was that one, but this, yeah, it's like a nothing. This is a mood. I hope somebody has this screenshotted as a reaction image. So this is gonna be a Wamba combo. We have the version 3.3 trailer for Star Rail. This was posted 3 weeks ago. Technically, this was posted before my surgery. I believe by a couple of days, May 9th. Yeah, this is actually when, this is the day before I originally planned to be traveling to go up to Dallas to the Star Rail anniversary concert event up there. I ended up canceling that trip because it was very close to my surgery. I thought I could make it work, but at the end of the day, it was kind of, what's the word? It wasn't like a frowned upon thing, but it was kind of where like my family as well as like doctors were like, hey, it might be better if you rested a little bit. Maybe you did just go to Dallas a couple weeks ago for Nintendo. So like at the end of the day, we all kind of decided like, okay, I can very easily cancel this trip right now. So that's what we're going to do. If I want to watch the concert, I'll just I still haven't watched the concert, by the way. If I want to watch the concert, I just can watch it at home sort of thing. So that was the kind of consensus there. So there is not a vlog coming for that event. I did not go. Just pointing that out. This is a little bit of a catch up on HoYoverse games tonight, but I ended up not watching the trailer because that was also kind of when I decided I was kind of going to start my little break, obviously because I was encouraged to. And then some things started happening with Star Rail. So I think a big one, well, there's an order of events here. So for me, there was a thing that literally I think was announced the day after I decided I was no longer going to the movie event. And I don't want to get into it just because I said I wouldn't. In a vlog, I did say I did not want to get into all the specifics of this just because there's a lot of specifics of it that I still don't know to this day. But essentially, TLDR, and this, to put a pin in this bit because it will come back again, I believe. No, it won't, because it's not related to Star Rail. But Star Rail announced that they would be tabling, or I would have a booth at an event that I no longer associate with for a couple of reasons that I don't want to get into. One, because it's still very, like, iffy to me. I was told basically next to nothing. And two, I don't even know what to say anymore about it. It's just... It's an event that I have gone to before and no longer associate with and will not associate with for the foreseeable future. That could be for the rest of forever, and I think it's probably for the best that is how it ended up. But I don't want to get into it because I said I did not want to. We're not going to talk about it. But all that is to say, when that was announced, I felt pretty good about my decision to not go to the event up in Dallas because I knew I would not enjoy it. I knew I wouldn't. So there's that. However, this happened, the trailer happened around then. And when that was announced, I kind of was like, okay, we'll talk about this in June. We're talking about it a little bit early. It's May 30th as I record this. So a couple days early there, but this is probably not going up till June, sometime in June, just because I know my videos are backlogged. But I took a bit of a step away from Star Rail when that was announced, just because it put a bad taste in my mouth, and that's okay. What put an even worse taste in my mouth, it made the taste a lot worse, was when 3.3 dropped and HoYoVerse kind of subtly announced, just threw it in the patch notes, that the original voices for the English language Trailblazers have been removed from the game, and they have been changed out with other voice actors. This has been something that's been happening in all the HoYoVerse games, but I think this is the most egregious example yet. So when I tweeted out that I'm taking a step back from Star Rail for a little while, I don't want to talk about it, we'll talk about it in June. This was before the voice actor thing. And so now we're really reconsidering over here, which is insane and sucks because I love this franchise. I do. I had a brief moment where I was like, okay, I'm going to come back and I'm switching to the Japanese voiceover. It's gotten to a point where the English voiceover is just no longer consistent enough to reliably be something I can rely on in this game. So I'm just going to switch over to Japanese or something. But I started doing that with Genshin for Natlin, and I think it's because I record content at the same time that it's just easier for my brain if it's also in English or a language I understand the most, quite frankly. So there is that. Because also I've been playing Zenless all in English and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm like, I probably should just switch back over. But like it's so much is happening. And I probably should have brought up receipts for this, but it's not, this was kind of, I wasn't planning to do this tonight. So there is that first. I have logged into Star Rail since coming back a couple of times to do dailies. I've been trying to, but like also I've kind of just been like not. I've been really bad with dailies and stuff since coming back, but again, I'm still recovering from surgery, so it is what it is. But yeah, didn't plan to talk about this today. It's just a lot is happening with Star Rail, and it's not necessarily great things. So, because I forget what it was. I was seeing people saying like, I'm taking a break from Star Rail because it's boring or whatever. And that was not my reasoning at all. My reasoning was entirely, I feel like it was probably a little bit more personal, but hey, stuff happens. So I've been putting this off. That's why it's been 3 weeks since this was posted and I haven't gotten to it yet. This should have been one of the first things I got into when I got back from surgery, and it wasn't. And I continually put it off, but there was other stuff I was actually gonna watch with this and then didn't. So we're just gonna watch the trailer, The Fall at Dawn's Rise. I really don't know what's in this patch fully. I know we got Hyacinth and Cypher. I haven't pulled for Hyacinth. I'm just kind of waiting for Cypher because I like her more, quite frankly. Where I was gonna watch Hyacinth's trailer. I don't really plan on doing that just because I don't plan on doing a first half patch video for 3.3 because I feel like that ship has kind of sailed. But I most likely will be back for the second half of the patch on Star Rail with Cypher just because I do want to pull for her. I am a longtime fan of Pardofellas, Honkai Impact 3rd. So you see where this is going. Pardofellas is the cat girl in Honkai Impact 3rd Flame Chasers arc. So you see where this is going. I really just want to pull for Cypher, quite frankly. Yeah, so we're gonna watch the trailer, Fall at Dawn's Rise. I don't know who's speaking. It's probably listed, right? Because they go in order. Hyacinth. Okay. What a pretty voice. Her voice is pretty, that's for sure. How long it'll last though, I don't know. That's the thing, it's like not reliable. Which sucks, because these voice actors deserve better. Her music's cute. Listen, I've seen the memes about Ika, and I don't know if I like them. So they were funny at first, but then people started taking it too far. Her music's cute. I do like her music. I am vibing. I don't know what to say about it, just because I said a lot just now. That was like kind of more negative, and I'm like, oh, I put myself in a bad mood.
Nearing its end. Friends,
is it nearing the end though? I'm not caught up with the story. I don't know when I'll get caught up with the story at this point because it's not prioritized. I'm not prioritizing it. Cypher! I've seen so many good things about her and her voice actress. I believe this is Cypher's English voice actress. I believe it's their first role, which the same thing happened, I believe, with Aventurine. This was one of Aventurine and Penacony was one of that voice actor's first roles as well. And they knocked that out of the park. So I must have a type. Anyways, moving on. I like her music too. Hold on, can I circle back? Because I want to hear her talk. Yeah, she's fun. She's really fun. I like Cypher the most. I'll be pulling for Cypher. The music vibes too. She's so fun. Again, voice actor did a great job. So happy for them. I hope they stay. No, it's good. It's good. Flame Reaver. I have seen this, that he gets the coin at some point. And that's no good. They have like this like bump in music, and it's like people will die. Someone will die of fun. Whoa, whoa! I forgot about that part. I did, because I saw people talking about it day of, and then it got soured for me, but I forgot and Vibrary Lune makes a comeback. I gotta see it again. Because I get the My Day bit, and then it's like, oops, sorry. I forgot we got Dunhung back. That might get me. That one might get, they might get me with that one. Well, we have Dunhung up. There's, yep, everyone's dead. So much has happened, and like literally the story itself has released already. So like I knew that everyone dies. I knew that Imbiber Lune makes a comeback. Like I knew these things. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you wait too long. I do know we get a rerun of Galactic Baseballer because when I logged in to do dailies, I saw it. So maybe we'll do it this time. Maybe we won't. I'm behind, so we might not. Probably not, quite frankly. I don't know. I'm thinking almost I might switch. Because recently, and especially like while I was recovering and since coming back and all that, I've been thinking what games, because I'm playing a lot of games right now, and I plan to play a lot more, just looking at some of the things that have been teased for this year. So I've been considering moving, as much as I love the Honkai franchise, I've been considering moving both games, Impact and Star Rail, onto my secondary coverage list that I've kind of been working on. I've been thinking about putting some things on there, and especially because Star Rail is voiced in English, I might start doing the story off screen. I'm just going to put that out there, especially because I'm kind of not the happiest with it right now. I might start doing story off screen and just covering events and patches. So we'll see what happens with that. Honkai Impact, I've kind of been doing that in the background this whole time to not the greatest progress because it is in Japanese. So I might have to bring back Honkai Impact to main, but I don't know because I started Star Rail as like a main coverage, but I'm thinking about moving it. Just gonna say that. So if that's the case, maybe we'll do Galactic Baseballer. Maybe we won't because I still have to get caught up. We have Trace and Drift, which looks like oh my god, it's a Subway Surfers-esque. Oh, no, it's marbles. It's Mario Kart marbles. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be bad at that because I'm like, it looks like Subway Surfers. And listen, I have a history with Subway Surfers. TLDR, at one point in time, I was one of the top ranked Subway Surfers in the United States. Subway Surfers players in the United States because I would play it when I was having insomnia issues at night, and I would stay up and play a singular game for like 2 hours straight. I would just keep going. So if you ever see me playing Subway Surfers, you should do like you need to check up on me. Like I'm not having a good time if I'm playing Subway Surfers. You should, just a note. So that's my history with Subway Surfers. There's Divergent Universe again. I'm still like, this music is like, it's really bumping. And someone will die of fun. That's literally what this feels like. What a dichotomy of a patch. Still vibing though. New Caverns. Yeah. The warrior goddess one is really giving like heavy on the Roman Empire specifically. That was 3.3. I'm gonna be so honest. I think it's because I saw things prior to this. I wasn't that entertained, but also I did my whole little rant before that, and I think that took the mood down a little bit. It did. At least it brought my mood down. That was our little HoYoverse catch up, half HoYoverse catch up, because I have to catch up with some Zenless Zone Zero stuff as well, but I will probably do that. Zenless Zone Zero is staying on main coverage. That I am so happy with Zenless Zone Zero right now. You guys don't even know. So watch me get burned by the epilogue, because I still have like 2 parts left to do of it. I have parts 4 and 5 I need to do, but I am obsessed with it. So yeah, Zenless Zone Zero is not letting me down. They have a little bit, but not totally. I mean, they are tabling at Anime Expo that is now using generative AI art to promote their convention. One of the biggest anime conventions in the world is using Gen AI art to promote itself when they have a plethora of willing artists at the Artist Alley who would love to work with them. But I rest my case. That was the other one when I was thinking about merch. I was like, okay, yeah, well, all right, okay. What are we doing? Truly, what are we doing in this year of 2025? That's it for this video. I will have both trailer things linked down below. This was a weird mishmash just because there was 2 things I pulled out to watch tonight, and the Genshin thing was way too short. So rather than do 2 videos, we'll just do the one. If you like this video for some reason, make sure to like this video down below, as well as subscribe, comment. I messed up my outro and now I can't keep the rhythm going, so we just have to keep rolling. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!